What's up, YouTube? It's the Artisan MC, free from work for the moment. I'm on call tonight, so it's about 9 o'clock Pacific time, and I'm heading home, hoping to God that this damn phone does not ring between now and the morning, because I'm tired. I got aches in my fingers. I'm so tired. So I'm ready to get my ass in bed and actually sleep. It's been a hell of a week, and it ain't even over yet. So, like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. I see my brother Art of Enraged. Itmore's in there, said he was gonna call me tonight. But it's the time, that's why I dropped the link. Unless it's private, and I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you off my about whatever it is. But for now, got a half hour. So I titled this stream Good, the Bad, the Cagey, because I saw part of an article about Nicolas Cage. And what he had to say, and I thought it was funny because it reminded me of the movie that he has coming out that's about his real life. And I never asked you guys, or I forgot to ask you guys, who was going to see that movie because they were running the commercial for it, or the trailer for it, before the Batman movie. So I put it on my list of movies to watch, but it has such a ridiculously long title. I was like, Jesus, I have a hard time people remembering that shit. Outside of just saying it's the Nicolas Cage movie about Nicolas Cage, which, yeah, I'll watch that because I don't mind Nicolas Cage. I don't know why everybody else get all bent out of shape about his ass, but I don't mind Nicolas Cage. Is he the best actor in the world? No. But you know what he is the best at? Being Nicolas Cage. And I tune in to watch that shit. That's why. You know, so I think it's hilarious. What did you put there, Art? Okay. Yeah, we'll talk later. Yeah, I got some more shit in the background as well. No, so, in the efforts of my day, excuse me, the good, the bad, the cagey actually fits what I saw today. And I thought just reflecting on the day, I thought it was pretty fun. Just got accentuated with the Nicolas Cage thing at the end. So it's like, you want to fuck that. What the hell? I mean, it's 11 o'clock, at 12 o'clock East Coast time on a Thursday night. Nobody really trying to sleep to get to work on time on Friday, right? Trying to get out there early. So what's the good part? The good parts this week so far has been the shop was open, kept going today, this week. A little different than I would have expected, but like I said, the show must go on. The show has gone on. Now, while that's good, it comes out of some fucked up stuff, but it still makes me think, what do people really want? Like, what do you really want? What do you really say? Because if it's good for you, Why would it be good for you to fuck over something else? It doesn't make sense to me. I just spent the better part of 2 hours working in this person's house. By the end of that 2 hours, I gave them a new oven. So that family going to bed tonight will be thinking about tomorrow night. And they'll be thinking about dinner that they can make on their new oven tomorrow night. And a little part in that will be the person who put in all that effort for them to make sure that was done for them. Because I don't believe in doing half-ass work in somebody's house, especially not when they got a family, right? That makes a difference. So to me, it makes a difference. If it's something good I can do for somebody else, yeah, I might never see them good folks again in life. What up? What up, UFO? And Red Planet. But the fact that I got that done for them, I felt good about it, and it was a little interesting that I'm there putting this oven together and stuff like that. And I got a little girl sitting in the other room watching, and she's really fascinated by this whole process of disconnecting, connecting gas lines, and pipe dough that I'm putting on the pipes, and tightening it, the tools I'm using, and everything. She is really just fucking fascinated by this whole process. And I sat and I was, while I'm working, in one corner of my mind, I'm sitting there thinking about when I was a kid watching grown men work and work with their hands and do stuff, and how fascinating it was to me. That so much so, even nowadays, I will watch people work. Like if I see something being built, I have to stop watching. Like I just want to see what's going on, see if I can figure out what's happening. And it's always fascinating me. Things come together, things being built. So to see that kindred flame in another young child, even a little girl, awesome to me, right? She don't know me at all, but I don't know the extent of the impact that little, not even an interaction, just an observation she's making will have on her life. Because one, it's not a little black girl, it's a little white girl. So this little white girl is watching this black man in her house, giving him a new black oven, putting it together and all that. That had to be kind of fascinating. Had to be. Even if it wasn't. What's good, Dub C? See you in a minute. So that was good. Felt good doing it. It was a good thing for them. And be that as it may, that was something on top of other things that I did today. That was good to help people in their life. I liked it. Now, what's the bad part? The bad part was actually funny to me. What up, BMT? What's up to the painter? Like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. Now, the bad part. This morning, our company had a breakfast for our team because our team is doing really good with their work order completions, right? So basically, have tasks to do every day and getting them completed, and the customers are happy that we do it. Okay. Awesome. Now, spinning out of that, because it's a corporate structure, there is acknowledgments that come along with doing a good job and positive, satisfactory reports and stuff like that, right? There's some money involved in it. It's gifts and money, right? It's just all simple. So today we picked the employee of the quarter, right? We don't work in a corporate setting. Quarter is about 3 months. If you take the 12-month year, break it up every 3 months, those are your quarters. That's basically just fiscal cycles, basically, especially in retail, right? Where they look at numbers and profits and losses and shit like that, right? What up, Adrian? Spam. So we had that breakfast today because we did such a good job that our regional director was so impressed with us that, you know, when she said something, everybody else wants to jump on board and actually give us some recognition, right? So that was today. Right? Got there, everybody gathered, we have a breakfast. Now during this breakfast, we had a little award giving ceremony for years of service. One guy got a service pin for being there a year. And then they picked the employee of the quarter. And the funny thing is that everybody has one of these people at their job, right? Everybody has one. And the easiest way to call them is kind of an ass kiss, right? They do everything that's not part of their job to get recognition and stuff like that. But it ain't got shit to do with their damn job, actually. Right? Now this person has, I would say, overstepped their bounds and created, you know, an office for themselves in the building. Right? So, because they're inroads on the Hershey Highway, I guess, when they read off the name for the person who was employee of the quarter, and reading off the stuff, the first thing they said was, he helps everybody. You know, it's always want to help everybody. I automatically perked my ears up because when they got to this shit, I was like, fuck this, I know what's going on. Because to be truthfully honest, they were pressing us to give names, and I didn't give anybody's name. I gave my own name. And I wrote on there exactly why I gave my own name. So it is what it is. But when they read these other things that the person did, when I heard that, oh, it helps everybody, I'm like, oh, ain't this motherfucker, right? And sure enough, they said some other stuff that kind of confirmed it. And then they called the name, and it was the guy sitting at my table. And he's a good dude. You know, he does help everybody. He's the first person every day to, you know, get on the group text and ask anybody, does anybody need help? He's done, does anybody need help? And he'll go and help everybody. He doesn't give a shit, right? Cool dude. He just there doing his discipline, right? Well, the person who thought they should have got it, even though they just got one not 2 weeks ago, and they've been doing some shit that everybody is not liking. That motherfucker was so sour faced. It was like he had a professional job of sucking lemons. And he was waiting for a break. That motherfucker was upset. Upset. I couldn't believe that shit. And it made me chuckle so hard. I just kept trying to eat my fucking yogurt and my strawberries. Keep from laughing my ass off. Because I looked at his face, that motherfucker was so sick in the face. You would think somebody took his toy. You would think that somebody took his favorite toy from him. That motherfucker was mad. And I'm like, the fuck you mad for? Like, God damn. They don't owe that shit to you. It's not yours. Well, the guy who got it, hell yeah, he should have got it. He deserved it. Your ass just ass kissing the guy, getting over. Fuck you. Right? And that's what kind of the sentiment of the crew is. It's like, nah, we don't like the shit that this motherfucker do. Don't like it at all. Right? But he was sitting up there, man, right? So, to me, that showed really bad form. Because even if I thought I should have gotten it, which I don't think that shit at all, but even if I thought that I should have gotten it, good sportsmanship and just being a bigger person or whatever shouldn't keep you from congratulating the other person, even if you don't really mean that shit. Even if you really do mean like, fuck you, I should have got it, you can still be polite and say, hey, congratulations. Clap for him or whatever. That motherfucker was sour faced. And once he was sour faced, the other dude got the gift. It turned out to be a really nice gift. Like a cordless brad nailer for putting on trim and baseboard and stuff like that. That's awesome. That's awesome gift, right? Battery powered? Shit. Don't need a compressor and stuff? Cool. But once I put it together after he got back to the table and he was happy and said it was okay, he actually did something really decent, which I would have thought I would have done if I had got called, which was say it's a team effort. It's all about the team, right? You throw it back on everybody else, right? Because you are a part of a team. If it's solo adventure time, then you do that. You be judging on the work. But if you're not the one out there helping anybody do shit, then you can't be upset when that was one of the criteria that they were looking for, because he always does help everybody. Shouldn't be so fucking self-centered, right? But then it dawned on me what was going on with this character at the time. What up, AB? This motherfucker was not eating with everybody. He was not eating with everybody. He was just sitting in there by the wall the whole time. No coffee, no juice, no water, nothing. He wasn't eating with everybody else. Now, mind you, this is a room. It's like 20 people in there, 25 people in there. He the only one ain't eating shit. Nothing. Drinking nothing. And then I thought about it, I said, that motherfucker must have known he wasn't getting that shit. That's why he wasn't in there fucking eating. Because any other time, he'd be like, oh yeah, trying to dance and shit. He was sitting there with his coat on like he was ready to go. I'm like, oh, he must have been, he wasn't getting this shit. It made me laugh even more. I can't stand sourpuss ass motherfuckers like that. Look, you don't work as hard. You don't deserve this shit. Got it over the last time. Suck it up. Nobody gives a fuck. Namely me. So that was the bad part. Because his face just showed bad form. Like, you was a salty son of a bitch. It's like a spoiled kid. Can't stand to see somebody else get something. Somebody else gets something, he upset. Because he didn't get it. And I remember that because the motherfucker sitting up there with the coat on that I fucking gave him because his lip was all stuck out when when all our orders showed up, and his jacket for him wasn't in there. He was making a big deal about it. Like, oh, well, I ordered one a while ago. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? Grown ass goddamn man. Fucking crybaby. I gave him the shit. The shit was too short from my arm, so I gave the shit to him. But I tried it on first. I said, here, you can have it. Because all he wanted to do was to be up there, you know, spitting polish, sitting up in front of the big boss when he came there. So he looked like he was all on top of it. Like, get on top of your work orders. Stop trying to kiss ass. But anyway, that was the bad. Now, Cagey part. I already told you all about this Nicolas Cage. The other thing I'm hearing about is I had somebody at my job asking me about this whole thing about the Joker in the Batman movie. My manager had actually saw the Batman movie, and he and his friends was talking about it. He knows I have the comic shop, know something about Geek stuff. So he was asking me about it. We were talking about it. I see Red Planet throwing something in there about hidden Joker scenes. And I'll say this again, just to be clear. I don't give a fuck about the Joker in the Batman movie. He could have not been there. They didn't need that shit at all. They could have left that the fuck out. Please. I already had a Joker. It warmed me up, but I'm liking it. It was too soon for another one. Now, the fact that there's a hidden scene, no, it's not a hidden scene. It's what the fuck they cut out. Right? Movie's done. Movie's done. So anything that's coming out now, a scene or a segment that wasn't in that theatrical cut of the movie was something that they fucking cut out and edited. True, excuse me. True that they filmed it. Also true that it hit the cutting room floor. Metaphorically, because the shit is all digital now. So I don't care. I wasn't looking for the Joker in this fucking movie. And I don't want the Joker in this movie. If they do the Batman too, I don't want the Joker in it. I really don't. I want anybody else but the fucking Joker. I like the Joker. Yes, I do. But I don't need him every goddamn time in every goddamn iteration of Batman. I don't. It's too many. That's what these people who don't fucking read comic books get so fucking fixated on, because Joker is the only thing they fucking know. Look, Batman got a huge fucking rogues gallery. I want somebody else that we have not seen before that fits into that real world year 2 scenario. Shout out to Malika B. Bain. He had the best one with Zaz, the fucking killer. Yes, they definitely need to do him. We've never seen that. They could actually get some room to play with his character. Professor Pig, I definitely want to see some shit like that. I want to see some gritty shit and keep it in the detective noir feel with a Batman in it. I don't want a goddamn Joker. No. Not necessarily, no. I'll wait for Joker 2. But I don't need a Joker in the Batman. I'm not all excited about, oh, it's a cutout scene of the Joker. I don't give a fuck. Most regular people couldn't even figure out who the fuck that was. I thought that was Two-Face because his face was all messed up. It's the fucking Joker because his face is messed up. So, come on, man. Y'all don't know this shit. So I don't want the Joker. I don't. I'd rather something else. So the other thing that was out is that I don't know who, maybe AB, is watching the Halo series that just came out. Because I got to get up on that. That was something I did want to see. I'm not a Halo fan in a sense. I don't know a shitload about Halo. It just didn't grab me like that. I mean, I seen Forward to the Dawn like once. I know some of the stuff that happened in Halo, thanks to Ford telling me about it, because he was a Halo devotee, but I never got into Halo. Just never did. But it doesn't mean I can't enjoy some good sci-fi, because when you start talking about, Space Marines, alien, bioengineered people and shit like that, then okay, you got me. What's good? What's the rest of the story? So I'm there for that. But the fact that it's on Paramount Plus or whatever the fuck they calling it, look, I think I'm at my streaming app limit. I am. I think I'm at my limit because one more to me, and this is a cable company now. It's just they ain't bundled together yet. Because if you got Disney Plus, they bundle their shit together with Hulu and ESPN and everything else, which all that does is make it a cable package. That's all it is. And the whole point of me having a streaming service was to get the hell away from cable because they was charging too much fucking money. Now, if you want to look at Netflix, they're increasing their price to $15. I'm like, for what? Did you update something, or you need money for a Squid Game 2 or some shit? Because there is other game in town. So you should not be increasing your prices. I wouldn't think. But if you lose a market share, well, look at the dumb shit you're doing. Still got them goofy folks there in the building trying to walk out mad at Dave Chappelle or what? Look, better make a move because that ain't got nothing to do with me. I pay my membership. I watch my shows. I don't care if you into another market or not. You don't need to raise that shit more. No, why? You're just gonna lose more subscribers. To me, there's some stuff on there I like, yeah. There's a whole lot of it that I ain't fucking watching at all. So I don't know. For me, this is why I don't like monopolies in some senses. Is that with that, oh, we're the only ones mentality, they can always jack up the price on you for no reason at all. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in fucking over the customer for a dollar. That never made any sense to me. I mean, Disney Plus is dealing with that shit right now because Kathleen Kennedy did some goofy shit last year, and they still trying to get back subscribers. They lost a whole hell of a lot of money just on that stunt alone. And they didn't turn around and start raising their prices. So I don't know what Netflix's excuse is. Did y'all fall asleep in the goddamn chat? Did y'all get scared of AB showing up? AB the closer showed up and everybody bounced. Oh my God, it's AB! So, oh shit, that's me. And where I'm at. Well, I am now home. And since y'all not saying anything in the chat, I see there's some heads in here, but no movement in the chat, which is unfortunate because talking to you, motherfucker. That's the way it's gonna be. I'm gonna go inside, get my ass in the shower, put some hot water on my aching joints. What up, Dub? See you still there? Yeah, well, that's good. Nice to see you there. How y'all doing, man? I've been checking Instagram. I know y'all been dealing with some shit. How's it going? How y'all holding up? Do like a nice cool drink. What up, 3000 GT? Oh, now y'all came in here. Somebody must have stopped going live. I'm doing good. Have a few interviews to go to tomorrow. Good luck with that, Dub C. Good luck with that. The way the headhunters is out, you'll probably grab one of those. You're probably gonna get one of those jobs with that interview. Dude from my job just got snagged up from another company. They offered him 25K over what he was already getting. I'm like, yeah, that's dumb money. You out of here. Peace. Congratulations. like that's not even a fucking debate, dude. What 25K over what you was already making? Yeah, I'm the fuck out of here tomorrow. Sorry. I mean, there is, friendship and then there is loyalty. Shit. You have 5 offers already? That's what's up. That's good. Good. Glad to hear it. Do love a person with skills. And I like to see people with skills actually get their due and get their money. I really do, because that is the rarity. Usually people with skills are the ones getting fucked over. So right now, because of the pandemic, they actually need people with actual fucking skills now. So you're seeing it get flipped around a little bit. So I'm in favor of that. Damn sure don't like it the other way. So yeah, 5 offers already. Let them motherfuckers bid for it, Dub C. Tell them double up. double up, motherfucker. I got bills and shit. Look for a full time and a part time. I hear you, Double C. That's how I like to get down. I mean, it seemed crazy to some people, but I don't mind right now in this damn era having a full and a part, as long as the part has some decent money involved. Because I had to think about it today when I was driving to work. That went to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning because I was up ordering comic books from Lunar, and I was driving in this morning, and I was thinking, I'm actually running 2 businesses at the same time. Actually, and I'm not saying how good either one is going, but I'm actually running 2 businesses at the same time while working a full-time job, right? Because I have a full-time gig that I'm doing, but I also have the shop, which I'm doing, which I'm not getting paid from yet, right? It's still early. It's not even the first year. Not even, I don't think we've got 6 months yet since I had it. So we're dealing with that shit, but that's a business that I have to try to run and make profitable again, right? But at the same time, I have this YouTube channel, which can be a business, can be considered a business, right? That's why you ask for donations and shit like that, right? It's a business. So I still have to do content on that channel as well, along with doing all the perfunctory stuff that Artie Edmore had to deal with, which is you know, downloading and taking care of stuff for this online bullpart, right? So that's two. Anything else that I do outside of that would be actually another job. And I still wanted something else to do. That's probably why I'm not fucking dating right now. Like, what? The last chick I was fucking with was back in November, around my birthday, and fell off, and I just said fuck it because I knew I was going to be focusing on the business more than I didn't call her. I had time to be worried about no kind of shit like that. If that was going to be the shit that I was dealing with, then I'd be better off not dealing with it. So I wasn't. So I've been focusing on work and the business. That's it. And at the same time, thinking, where can I squeeze a little bit more cash out of it just so you can throw some stuff somewhere else, squirrel packing shit away for the winter. So I hear what you're saying, Double C. That's just me because I was talking about this with my coworker today who hustles. He just hustles. He told me the story about his father and how his father put that hustle gene inside of him. And I was like, that was smart as hell. That was really smart. And I'll tell you guys because it just seems really smart to me that how he told the story is that he asked his father one day when he was a kid, he asked his father one day for some money. And his father told him, look at all the stuff that you have in your room. Out of all the stuff in your room that you're not using, don't wear, whatever, all I see is actually money. You can sell that stuff and actually get paid for it. So what he said is his father went to a flea market, bought a box of fly swatters, came back with this box of fly swatters, right? Said he dropped it down in front of the kids and said, there's your money. It cost me $50. Go get my money back. And that's how he got the kids trained. Because the kids went out there and sold them fly swatters, but they sold the fly swatters for like $5 a piece. So they made a profit. He said they made about $100. They gave their dad back his 50. And from that point on, they understood how to hustle and how to make money. Right. Now, for me, I hear that story and say that's why fathers are necessary to teach you shit like that. Because I can't say I had that lesson taught to me. Didn't. I had to learn it myself through trial and error, not because I had a father who was there teaching that shit to me. Right. But seeing my homeboy, or excuse me, my coworker, that's how everything he looks at like that is hustle. He's always hustling something. Showed me his business that he had in Japan when he was in Japan, and he was killing it money wise because he was the only person in one area doing one thing, and all it was fixing gadgets and shit in a rural area. I was like, motherfucker, you had to corner the market in that space because nobody else around there could do it. He was the only one. So where do you think everybody was bringing their phones and stuff like that to his ass? He was getting paid. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So that'll be somebody I'll be having more business conversations. just just on the hustle side of the game. What did Double C say? Wife hates the fact that I have to work so much. But I ask either I work or we go back to the shelter. Damn. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I'm not going. I'm not talking about your business on here, Dub C. But give T my I'm saying love, but you know what I mean. Give her my best. Yeah, that's look. There's only one way to it, and that's what I told this same coworker today. We were talking about some stuff with retirement and whatnot, and he said, when are you gonna retire? I said, shit, when I drop dead at work, probably, because I had already set it in my head that that's probably what was going to have to happen, being a Gen Xer and whatnot, um, because so much was actually taken and keeps being taken from Gen Xers as we're living through this shit, trying to scratch and claw our way into some kind of financially stable position. Every time the economy keeps getting jacked and fucked around on us the whole time. It's like we talk about in the space about Gen Xers having the ball slapped away from them. Dude, you can't, even if you get the ball back, you can't get but about two good dribbles and then somebody knocking the motherfucker down again. It's like, can you not keep this shit running in any kind of functioning fucking way? So we can get this comeuppance coming? Like, Jesus. It's like fucking gas and housing and this and that. It's like it's fucking up everything that we could have actually made money at. Everything that we could have gained some wealth from. Now just working ain't even a wealth. You need the two jobs just to actually tread water in this bitch. Not as though it's all just extra money. Like, get the fuck out of here. Shit, when I was 12, it made some racks from soap and hopped on a Barton SF and sold enough to get that real 8 ball just for the Jordans for school. Yeah, Spain. Yeah, I know the hustle. I know your hustle. He said made the soap and soap, got on the Bart and sold it in SF. Hell yeah, you can drop right out on, get right off of Bart and throw up your little board and say, look, we got homemade soap, wrapped it in cellophane and everything. Be done. Who else was that? I think it was Kendra said she used to make and sell soap. I should have got into that shit because to me it looked fun. If you want to be weird about shit, to me making soap looked fun, and maybe it's just because I was watching that shit on Fight Club. I said that's all it takes. Some lies, some little shit. Man, I make all kind of fucking soap, but I've never done it. I don't know the recipe, you know, and I haven't felt curious enough to look it up. So it is what it is. Yeah, double C. Yeah, being an elder millennial. Yeah, you probably gonna have to work till you can't either. Yeah, they look. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to say who did it. I could say it was boomers doing it because it's the people ahead of us that keep fucking up this shit. But I'm sure it's people in the Gen X group fucking it up just as well. It's like, God damn, dude, what the fuck? You can't have shit straight. Fucking up all the pillars of where you can actually build wealth for yourself is getting fucking not even eroded, just getting dynamited from under your ass. Like shit, just got this footing. The main ingredients is love. Here you go, Artie Ibmore. Why are you trying to be comical this late at night, Negro? AOI enraged. Trying to be comical. Love. I got some love for you. I'd make my soap and put a little touch of Sinatra Select in it, just to give it a little smell. Like, damn, this soap smell like alcohol. Call it Artisan Select soap. Every bar got a little bit of that Sinatra in it, just a little bit. Smell it. You get tipsy in the shower. My thing is, I'd always want to be doing something creative, so I'd be cutting fucking different shapes and shit like that. The second ingredient is brioche.
Love and brioche loaf. Love and brioche. This is the best soap around, baby. Rub it between your legs, around your neck. The soap smells like brioche bread. You have to put a warning label on it. Do not eat. Not edible. It'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, but that would be me making soap. I gotta make shapes. I'm sorry. I gotta make some kind of shapes. I mean, a cube or a square is nice, but it's buttery. Double CA shit. I really make it slippery. Like it smells like butter. I can't hold on to this soap. Yes, it's buttery. That's fun. That's a good one. That's a good one. But no, I have to be more creative than that. Have motherfuckers showering with fucking 5-point stars and shit like that. Like look like a damn kunai. Now it's a soap. Like you'll stab yourself with that. Why'd you buy that? I don't know. I'm charging fucking $10 for that shit. It's because when I see a rectangle, I think of everything that could fit inside of that rectangle. So I start thinking of shapes and shit like that. And you ain't live until you wash your body with a scorpion. Smells like Sinatra Select. Makes it interesting when it's sitting on the soap dish because it looks like a damn creature sitting there. Like, the fuck is that? Oh, my bar soap. But it looks like a scorpion. Yeah, dude, different. But that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I need to go in the house, get my ass in the shower, and rest. Good luck to Double C with the interviews, man. If you already got 5 offers, count these 2 as the next 2. So count them as 6 and 7, and pick the best one for you. I'm wishing positive thoughts over to you and T for sure. Excuse me. Or the Immortal Brioche King talking about drink bath water, get drunk. Yeah, that'd be some shit, Art. I'm telling you. Some whiskey smelling soap. Nigga, you couldn't use that and go to work. Motherfucker be like, dude, you think it's a bit early? Like, no, I wasn't drinking. It was just my soap. No, you need to come in this HR office real quick. we need to give you a piss test. You, you, you smelling like 180 proof in the morning. Nah. It's all over your body. It must be coming out your pores. No, it's just my soap. Nope. 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 Pee in his cup. His motherfucking cup right now. It's only how much you work. It's also what you invest in. This is true, Double C. This is true. I miss my stocks, and what I'm working at now, they don't really have a thing set up for a stock plan, so that's more on me to do. And I don't usually. It'll sound fucked up and stupid when I say it, but I usually don't have time to do all of that shit at the same time and research it all at the same time. I mean, I figured this shit out a year ago. Is that if I had a woman, she's gonna have to be my like executive secretary. She is. That's just what it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be my executive assistant because I need somebody else to handle all that shit that I can't while I'm out there with my hands on shit actually working and earning. I don't have time to be sitting at a fucking computer or on the phone waiting on hold to talk to people. I don't have that kind of fucking time. I don't have that kind of time. I just don't. I'm not gonna sit in front of a computer all day and research shit. I can't because I'm out actually working with my actual hands, with my actual mind and body. So I don't usually have time for that shit. So I already figured that shit out. It's like, yeah, she's gonna have to be the damn, you know, XO. Like I can be the Picard, you can be the Riker. Make it so. And I'll be in my ready room. That's just how it's gonna be. It's not spiteful. It's just look. Somebody gonna have to go out here and do the hustle part. Somebody gonna have to do here and do the paperwork part. That's just what it is. That's called a working relationship. My wife is my secretary. I don't have patience. Yeah, that's good. Everybody need that bulldog. Creative people need that bulldog for them, right? You do, because the more the creative person has to be the bulldog, the less they get to be creative, because it takes away your energy. It takes away your focus. She's the reason I got the offers. That's good. That's a good wife. That's a woman doing wifely duties and not thinking it's oh it's so beneath me. Why can't he just do this himself? Fuck it, that's why you there. Help mate. You both help each other, but shit. Somebody gonna have to do something. I mean, my friend, I'm talking about her sometimes. She works at Tesla. Her husband stays home. Her husband is older than her. He stays home. Now she out there making these, big bucks and shit like that. And who's watching the money at the house? Him. He's the one investing the money and making sure it's done. She just goes to work. That's what she knows how to do. She knows how to work and she knows how to do her damn job. She ain't thinking about all the rest of that shit. She don't even fucking care, really. He does. And he does it. And that's how the relationship works. That's why I tell people your relationship can be anything the fuck you want it to be. The only way it gets all tripped up is when you start worrying about what other people got to say about your relationship and what they think about it. Fuck them. They ain't in a relationship, are they? They're not in a relationship with you. That's for damn sure. So whatever roles they think should be happening in your relationship don't even fucking matter. So in her relationship, the older male husband stays home with the boys who are going off to college. And in the meantime, while she's been working and traveling the world and stuff like that with her job and just putting in the hours and grinding and working and shit like that, he has parlayed the money she was making and bought properties and shit. She barely knowing about the shit because she ain't focused on it like that. She focused on her work. Well, that would be smart thinking, because if the roles were reversed, you'd still be saying it was smart. If he was the one out there knocking his head and doing his architecture thing and just bringing home hundreds of thousands of dollars for a year and shit like that, and she was actually being diligent with the money, it actually, okay, this is saved, the boy's going off to college and this is done, and look, we can buy this property and it'll be a good investment. He's making the money work, not just sitting there waiting for it to come in just to spend it on some bullshit. That's how relationships, at least marriages, are supposed to work. Y'all help each other. Supposed to. That's what you're here for. You ain't here to be bickering with each other. You're here to be helping each other. Whether you believe in a religion or not, don't matter. If you think your role is to be out in front of a man telling him what to do, then you got the shit backwards. You got the cart before the horse. It ain't your job. It's not. Your job is to watch the kids. You don't like that shit, stop having babies. Take it up with your creator once you're dead. Because everybody got roles, and some of them ain't interchangeable. And they do come with a lot of shit. So that's it for me. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all, thanks for coming through. Like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. I don't think nobody supported, but I'm home. I need to actually get out of here before I start getting really delirious. And I still got some other shit I need to order from Diamond. So when we can talk later, because I've got my previews for April. There's some cool shit in there, some cool statues in there too. I might have to figure out how to splurge on some of these goddamn things so I can get them in the shop, because I'm sure they'll fucking sell. Got free comic book day coming up, and I want to press full court press on this free comic book day shit. So I know we back, motherfucker, like the Ghostbusters. But I'm Artisan MC. I see you too, Trib, but you're too late, man. You're too late. Y'all gotta hop off that cloud sometime. No content creator likes to see a stagnated chat. Dude, want the conversation to go, you gotta actually contribute to the conversation. So, peace, you guys. I will see you next time.